blocks, isn't
Yeah.
it? I can go to Martha's and help her get packed, but unless you want me to go with you.
No, honey.
I'd like to. What are you looking for?
My card. I ought to have it.
What card?
Pardon me. The card the interviewer gave me at the separation center, honey. I ought to have it.
A card? Why?
Yeah. Loaf of bread, quart of milk, vegetables, not peas. Grocery list, huh?
Goodbye, honey.
Bye-bye.
Hey, you learned some bad habits in the Army.
Oh,
And good luck to you. And don't worry, because I know you're going to get it. All right.
bye-bye.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Hey, I think it's down this way. Cigarette?
No, thanks. I don't use them. Hey, you been home long?
I'm going on 2 months on furlough. My discharge just came through. What about you?
I got mine 3 days ago.
Great.
Employment Service. Miss Henderson, Employment Service. I'll give you information. Employment Service. Just a moment.
I want a job.
Name, please.
William Cummings.
Discharge papers.
Hey, where are you going?
What kind of work were you doing before?
I was third late operator.
Look, lady. In the Army, I filled out forms for 4 years. I got a twitch in my finger filling out forms. What I want is a job. And there's no use filling out any more of these forms unless I get one. You see what I mean?
I'm sorry, but we can't help you until you fill out the forms.
Fill out the forms. Fill out the forms.
Take this over to the table, please.
Yeah, I know. Fill out the forms. Yeah. Fill out the forms, soldier. Same form, same questions. Even look like the same faces. What'd you expect, soldier? It's just routine. When you want a job, you've got to answer questions. The same questions. And you want a job. It never asks, do you love your wife? Would you like to have a kid? Have you ever been hungry, scared, cold? How do you feel about things generally? Well, why should it? It's everything to a guy himself. What's it got to do with getting a job? Answer the question, soldier.
Tell me, Raines.
Gosh, I sure hope so. You're home, soldier. And it's raining. Rain's lucky for us. That's what Susie said back in 38. 8 years ago. Just before we were married.
Rain's lucky for us. Rain's lucky for us. Hey, didn't you hear me?
Huh?
I said it rained the day you came to New York and it rained the day we met. I guess, well, rain's lucky for us.
Boy, look at it come down.
Yeah.
Say, maybe we can't go, huh?
Nervous?
She'll probably think I'm an awful dope.
Oh, no, she won't. She's my sister. She'll love you.
Say, do you think maybe if we brought her a box of candy?
Oh, no, but you don't have to do that. Martha likes the hard center kind.
You're afraid, too.
A little bit. Let's go. Hey, wait a minute. Excuse me.
Come on, baby. Your family can't scare us.
Come on, George. Come on. We're going to get a spanking.
Baba, let this out!
Oh, come on, George.
There you are.
There you go, honey.
Take him right home now. Bye.
Hey, Grandma! Grandma! Hey, Grandma!
That's Ma Beasley.
Huh?
That's Mother's mother-in-law.
Oh.
See that little handbag she's got? She's never without it. They say she's got $6,000 in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, she sure lets the family know she's got it, too.
Give us some ice cream! Come on, give us
Hi, Miss Beasley.
You can give us some. Your sister
I want you to
says...
meet Bill Cummings.
Hello, how are you?
Your sister says I've been interfering with her raising the kids. If I give them candy, she says I make them sick. If I tell her what kind of cough medicine to be giving her, she says I got a nose like a police dog. I should keep it to myself. Well, you could tell her I ain't giving them no ice cream because it might just give them a bellyache. Come on, Grandma, please!
Hi.
Come on! Kids ain't got no one to blame for this but your ma. It's good, too. Pistachio. Don't cry, Barbara. We'll get some ice cream someday.
Here you go, kids. One for you, one for you, honey.
Yippee!
I hate kids.
Charlie Beasley, this is Bill Cummings. This is Martha's brother-in-law.
Hello, this is the guy. Hi.
Well, Charlie, how's the fireman? He just passed the city examination for fireman.
Yeah, Jake's fixing it up for me. Yeah, you know Jake. I have her
Hey,
great.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Look in the buggy and see if Dolores is okay, and if she isn't,
Hi, Alice.
Oh, Susan. Pardon my appearance.
My wife. Go on in. Wait a minute. It always sticks. Come on in.
Hi, sis. Hi. You would bring him today. The house is a
Oh,
mess.
shut up, Bill. We came to see you, not the
You
house.
should have let me know anyway. I guess you're Mr. Cummings. Willie, isn't it?
Bill, if you don't mind.
I'd send us from Susie and me.
Say, thanks. You didn't need to do that. Come on in if you can wade through.
Want to take a movie in with us, Walter?
I haven't finished my ironing yet.
Where's Hank? Sleeping?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to take the kids down to St. Mary's Park. He said it was too hot.
Not too hot for you to do that, though.
Well, it's mostly the kids' things. Gee, do they go through the clothes in the summertime? I can't wait for school to open.
What are you kids?
Ah, that darn woman again.
Don't like I told you.
Barbara!
No respect
Timmy!
for the elders.
What are you doing?
We ain't doing nothing, Mom. I just told him not to go out in the gutter, Martha.
Did you go in the gutter?
No! Honest!
Then what are you fussing at him for, Ma?
I ain't fussing. I simply told him not to go before they went.
I thought you was going for a ride with Jake and Charlie.
Well, Jake ain't here yet. Besides, they don't want an old woman like I go along, Martha.
Oh, Ma, don't talk like that. My mother-in-law. You probably get a fine impression of me, but honest, someday I'm gonna kill that dame. It's bad enough to live in the same house with your mother-in-law, but when she owns the building, I'd rather live in a tent. The minute Hank gets a job, the second he gets one, I'm gonna wrap this all up and shove it down her throat. Oh, so you're deciding to get up, huh?
I don't know how you expect anybody to sleep with you yelling all the time.
Hi, Hank.
Hi, Susie. Is this the guy?
Oh, stop it, Hank. Bill Cummings is my husband, Hank.
Hello.
Glad to know you. Got a match?
Yeah.
Why don't you put on a shirt?
What for? My underwear's clean.
Did you kill a guy like that? You might just pretend to have some manners.
Now, why don't you lay off of me? What about a little beer for our guests?
It's on the ice. Go and get it.
Come on, Bill. I'll give you the lowdown on these two dames before you get sucked in.
You're so smart.
Smart.
They still work?
Off and on. The kids break it.
Do you like him?
Hank fools with it and it plays again.
Yeah, but do you like him?
Susie, honey, I wish you'd think a long time before you do it.
Do what?
Get married.
Well, now, wait a minute.
No, I mean it. Of course, I want you to use your own judgment.
I haven't heard that for a long time. Do you remember when it used to work?
Yeah, I know. Susie, why don't you...
I don't know what.
Why don't you learn something from Hank and me? Look at us.
Why don't you leave him?
Leave Hank? Well, he needs me.
You love me, don't you?
Yeah? Yeah, sure I do. But that's got nothing to do with you. You're different.
Gee, I'm glad it's Sunday. I don't have to go out and look for a job. Well, tell me, Bill, how'd you and Susie happen to get together?
Well, we met about...
Take Martha and me. Had jobs in the same factory making cardboard boxes. You and Susie gonna get married?
I think she...
Martha had an awful time deciding about us. Finally, she says, okay. So she gives up her career, and we done it. Susie gonna quit her job?
Well, you know, we talked
Don't
about
let
it.
her do it. Don't let her do it. Well, drink up, drink up. Mazel tov. Say, you're a great little talker, ain't you?
So are you.
You still got your job at the bookstore, haven't you?
Yeah.
And your room at the YW?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't much of a life, is it?
Martha.
Well, never mind. Just don't go trading it for something worse.
Hey, Martha.
Guess I haven't the right to boil you out anymore, have I?
Sure you have, Martha, if you got a reason, but I don't see why you're so worried about Bill and me.
Martha!
Yeah? I see the way he looks at you.
Hey, Martha, did you know Bill was a machinist?
Oh, I've been one
He
now.
is. He works on a turret lathe. No, he brought his micrometer home from the shop and he measured my hair, and my hair measures 1.2 thousandths.
I guess you don't learn to trade like that in a week.
I guess you don't. Plug that in.
He sets up the lathes, too.
Me, I want to get a chicken farm. Look, you take 100 chickens. Give them the benefit of the doubt and they'll lay 50 eggs a day. At the end of a week, you got 350 chickens. Roughly speaking, you understand. At the end of a year, you got chickens right and left, thousands of them. All you do is sit back and let the chickens do the work. Get the picture?
First, you gotta get the job to get the money to get the chickens. Get the picture?
All right, sure. But I read in the paper the other day that instead of there being 8 million unemployed, there's really only 7.5 million. That's pretty encouraging, ain't it?
Hey, Mom! Uncle Jake says we can go in the car, too, if you say okay.
Well, what time would you be back?
In 5 minutes. Honest.
I don't know, as you oughta, just before your supper.
Shut up. Don't make no difference to me, Mom, if we don't go. But Barbara might get upset and vomit like she does, wouldn't you?
Timmy!
I just said she might if she got upset.
I think you both better stay home.
Let them go, Martha.
Can we, Mom?
Certainly you can.
Can we?
Well, all right. But you gotta wash first.
Okay.
There you go.
Susie, you leaving?
Yeah, I think we better.
Well, wait just a minute. Here, I gotta...
Come on, Bud.
Bye,
So long.
Come on, honey, up here.
Hey, Bill, I hear you're studying to be an artist.
Well, don't look at me. I didn't say anything that wasn't true.
What's the matter? Supposed to be a secret?
No, but sometimes he acts as though he was ashamed of it.
I just don't...
Hey, you don't paint these here oil paintings with a studio and a model, do you?
No, he hasn't got a studio. He just likes to draw.
That's all.
The one I was getting at is, I was figuring on asking you to let me come up the next time you painted some real live women.
Ah, you shouldn't live so long.
Bye, Martha. So long, sis. Don't forget what I said. Huh? So long, girl. I'll see you
Bye,
soon.
Mom. Bye, Mom. Bye, Susie.
Yeah, you kids behave yourselves now. Don't sass your Uncle Jake.
Bye, Mom.
So long, Hank. Thanks a lot for the beer.
Well, so long, lovebirds. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Hey, Susie, maybe I'll come in that shop of yours and buy a book from you someday.
Yeah, why don't you? Mother, the kids could read it to you.
Come on, kids, break it up. Timmy, get in the car.
Okay.
I suppose we'll be waiting all day. Every time we come here,
And what's the matter with my mother?
You want me to tell you?
All right, half-wit. What are you waiting for? Christmas?
Ah, shut your big mouth.
Come on.
Step on it, Ma. Hurry up.
Rich, how are you?
Hi.
This is Bill Cummings. This is Marge Beasley. Say, pleased to meet you. Jake?
Get off of here, you hoodlums! What do you think this is? Come on, you!
Hello.
hello, Susie.
I want to meet Bill Cummings. This is Jake Beasley.
How do you do, Mr. Cummings?
Jake's a lawyer. He's Alderman Tim Bagley's right-hand man.
Yeah, anytime you want to fix a murder rap, just let me know.
Jake,
Ma, where have you been?
Jake, would you stop at the delicatessen? I want to pick up a rye bread.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Come on, Ma. I take care of the... Get in, Charlie. Stop. You always wanted to stop. You forget the
a Sunday drive.
Hiya, Jay.
Bring back some beer, will you? Ah, go get your own beer.
Right now. Margie said it was...
I don't hear what Margie said.
Oh, they're that way because of the heat. It's hot today.
Yeah, you should see him in the wintertime. You thought what movie you want to see?
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Go off here?
Okay. How about drink first?
What do you want?
Fine, Jade.
Give me a short grape.
No grape.
All right, pineapple.
No pineapple.
Okay, orangeade.
Okay.
Hey, Maxie, give me a glass of water, will ya?
Go on, I'll give you a water in the eye. Get out of here.
He kept laughing, Susie. Laughing and joking. Hank.
Hey, give me a match, will you?
Send a pack.
Give me a pack.
Wife and 2 kids and no job, and he could make jokes. What a guy. Imagine how he feels. Must be sorry he ever got married.
Martha loves him.
That makes it even worse. I don't know what they expected, but what they got handed them isn't much an argument for marriage, is it?
Is it?
Come on, let's go. We can make the second show.
Hey, Romeo. A dime. Big spender.
Hey, look. First star.
Starlight, star bright, first star I've seen tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. I wish I could come true.
What'd you wish?
Every day was Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me too.
Excuse me, have you got a match?
Oh, I'm sorry. Always seem to leave mine at home.
Susan, the guy's got to look ahead. Try to be practical.
Yeah.
A guy's got to depend on a job for a living. What right's he got to think of marriage?
What about it?
Supposing he loses his job,
Well,
how can he be sure of anything? How can he promise a girl security or guarantee her happiness?
do you love me?
Yes.
Are you asking me to marry you?
Yes, I guess I am. Since you put it that way, I guess I am. Are you surprised?
No.
Hey, Charlie! Wait for me!
Gosh, I never thought it'd be anything like this. Hot Sunday night, High Bridge, the Bronx. But it's all I've got. Maybe it isn't enough. But you'll make a beautiful bride, Susan.
All brides are beautiful. Because they're young and full of hope and they're kind of shining inside. Martha was a bride once, too. Alice and Margie. Even Miss Beasley.
Yeah. What else can I say? That I love you? I've said that.
What are we waiting for?
Are you afraid?
Yes, Bill?
So am I. Wake up. Breakfast. Wedding breakfast.
Oh, don't look.
What's wrong?
Don't look. I haven't got any makeup on.
Mrs. Cummings. Susan Cummings. Mrs. William Cummings.
Bill,
Yeah?
hand me my makeup, will you?
What?
My makeup, it's in my purse.
Oh, no.
Bill!
No, come on out. I want to see you the way you are.
Oh, Bill, please.
Come on out. A husband has the right to know. Mrs. Cummings, you're beautiful. I'd like you this way, just for today.
One day isn't long for a honeymoon, is it? Oh, golly, isn't it wonderful to have a place where you can lock the door and it's all ours and nobody else's?
Oh.
What?
Oh, I didn't expect you this early this morning, Susan.
Morning, Mr. Higgler.
Morning. Comforting, I imagine, to be married.
Yes, it is comforting, Mr. Higgler. It's better than living alone.
I see. I haven't forgotten your present, Susan.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Higgler.
It's been hiding behind these Greek myths a long time. It's a book.
Oh,
A good book called The History of Coffee.
how lovely.
Tells you how to make good coffee.
Well, I'm glad, because mine always tastes like I fried it.
I never met a woman yet who could make good coffee. That is, apart from my mother. And she could do anything.
Hey! Oh, what's the matter? Did you sleep last night?
Yeah, sure, Mike. Sure.
Okay, get going.
How do you feel, pal?
You gonna eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah, over the beanery.
What's the matter? You forget your lunch pail?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Ah, forget it. You can eat with me. My wife always makes too much anyhow.
John, I can go over to the beanery and get a hamburger.
You gotta eat here.
Huh? What for?
The boys expect you to.
You just got married, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, the boys got a few jokes.
A little rough, maybe, but don't let it get you.
Let them have their fun, then they'll leave you alone. And believe me, Bill, a guy who ain't married don't know what living is. Let's go.
Hey, here, Mike, you
Quiet. Billy, we got something with shop 14.
Quiet.
Here's a dime to go with it.
Bill. Oh, there you are. Gee, I know it's that. Oh. Look, dinner.
You can cook, too.
Uh-huh. Was it an awful day for you?
Awful.
Oh, gee, I thought it would never end.
Susie, what'd you do if you had 25 bucks, just like that?
Oh, buy a house maybe, or a car.
No, I mean, what would you do?
What are you talking about?
Well, how do you like that? I come home with 25 bucks, my wife...
$25?
Yeah, not only that, I got a letter from the boss.
Bill, you didn't.
Sure, read it.
Dear Mr. Cummings, on behalf of the company, may I extend felicitations on your recent marriage. Remember now as you work that you have 3 mouths to feed. 3?
Go on.
Yours, your wife's, and that of the J.J. Wilson Machinery and Engineering Corporation, J.J. Wilson, president. Aha! Okay, where's the check?
Right here. Says, pay to the order of Mr. William Cummings, the sum of $25. To buy something special for Mrs. Cummings, like a dress.
Oh, no, you don't. Better buy you a drawing board.
I got a drawing board.
No, I mean a real nice drawing board.
Susan, we're gonna buy you a dress.
Drawing board.
I got a drawing board.
I've got a dress.
Now, look.
Well, how about a savings account, huh?
Yeah.
We could go get one of those books, and each week... Hey, and another thing. J.J. Wilson's got his eye on you.
Huh?
Sure he has. He sent you a letter and a check, didn't he?
Honey, he's got 3,000 men working for
Yeah,
him.
but did they all get letters and checks?
No.
Well, you see, it's like I said. J.J. Wilson's got his eye on you.
Susie, baby, I've never even seen J.J. Wilson. The foreman gave me the check.
Well, Mr. Wilson knows you got married, doesn't he?
It goes on my file.
Oh, well, he sent you the letter.
Spelt my name wrong.
The point is, you got a check from J.J. Wilson, and Bill, I'm proud of you.
Employment service. Just a moment. Employment service. He's not in. Wages. Employment service.
Hey, you can't mess with all those jobs.
Having trouble, huh?
Yeah. I know who I am, where I live, and what race I am. That's where I stop. You know, there's no space on the form to ask what you'd like to do. All it asks is what you did before. Well, I've never worked.
Well, maybe you did something in the Army or learned something.
I did. I learned to drop bombs. But that's no trade, is it?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, I guess a guy's really out of luck until he learns a trade. Then he's safe. Well, like you, for instance. Turret lathe operator. I sure wish I could do it. Well, I think I'll give this joint a workout. Some case, huh, Sarge?
Oh, you do all right, Lieutenant.
He thinks a guy's safe if he's got a trade.
Keep telling that to yourself, too, soldier. But things happen sometimes that are bigger than a guy or his trade. You're a bombardier, then the war's over. No more bombs. Or you're a turret lathe operator.
Look, Anton, take it easy. Hello, Mike. Well, Pete, I'll see you. Another round, boys?
Yeah, fill them up. Leave the bottle.
It's all yours.
Salute.
Let's have another.
No.
Sure, Bill, come on. I gotta go.
Come on, Bill. Take one for the road.
Okay.
Salute.
Salute, salute. Say, Bill, you wouldn't want to sell a toolbox, would you?
No, I wouldn't want to sell my toolbox.
Shut up, Steve.
Okay, okay.
Look, fellas, I gotta go. John, good luck.
Thanks.
Let me buy around here.
Say, this is the first time we've offered to buy a drink.
Look, fellas.
We gotta stay, Bill.
I don't get it.
Might as well start.
I don't get it. What good is it being an artist if you don't paint in the studio with real models?
He ain't that kind of an artist, Hank.
It's 8 o'clock already, Susie, and he ain't here yet. Well, you never know about these artist guys. Maybe he met himself a blonde somewhere he wanted
Hank?
to draw. To draw.
Something must have happened to him.
Gee, these peppers smell wonderful. The first time you ever made them. I remember the first special meal I ever... Honey, you'd have heard if something had happened.
Sure, don't worry. Maybe he's in a conference. Or maybe he got caught by some overtime work.
Yeah, maybe.
Hello?
What do you mean I'm drunk?
Now, Bill, I'm not mad.
Good.
And I don't want to be a nagging wife.
Good.
And I don't expect to know where you are every minute of the time.
Good.
And I don't want you to feel tied down in any way.
Good.
Will you stop saying good, Bill?
Good.
Now, you knew Martha and Hank were coming here to dinner tonight, and I had a special dinner with stuffed peppers and everything. And how do you think they felt? Now, how do you think I felt? I thought you were sick or hurt or had an accident or something, and then you come home like this.
So I'm drunk, so what about it?
You're drunk as an old goat. Now, come on, let's go to bed.
No.
What's that?
That's my toolbox.
What'd you bring it home for?
That's what it is. Belonged to my father. Made it himself. And gave it to me before he died. It's beautiful. What'd I say? Oh, and what'd I say?
What do you mean, Bill?
What'd I tell you when I proposed to you on the bridge? What'd I tell you?
You said that you loved me.
Yeah. What else?
You wanted me to marry you.
Go on, what else?
You said you couldn't promise me happiness.
That's right, go on.
Or give me security.
I didn't, I was right. I'm always right. Remember that lovely little letter I got from J.J. Wilson? Well, there, I got another one. Only this time he didn't single me out. All the boys got him. Oh, I'll read it. Sit down. Dear Mr. You read it.
Dear Mr. Cummings, owing to circumstances beyond my control, the J.J. Wilson Machinery and Engineering Corporation is forced to curtail its production. Therefore, I regret to say your services are no longer required.
Well, now you know.
Sincerely, J.J. Wilson, President.
Spelled my name wrong.
Come here, Bill.
Susie. Susie, I lost my job.
Yeah, I heard you, Bill. It's gonna be all right. Maybe better. I still got my job and got some money saved.
$35.
Yeah, I know it won't go far, and my salary won't go far either, but what are we supposed to do? Break down and cry? Well, I'm not going to see. It won't kill us because you lost your job. You still got your trade, and you got your tools, and you got me.
Looks like honeymoon's over, doesn't it, baby?
Listen, Bill. All it takes to make a honeymoon is just you and me, see? Got it? All right. Remember it.
No. No? Absolutely not. The drawings are not right. Shh. Don't shush. No.
But, Mr. Rick...
No.
That man's an idiot.
The drawings are not the kind of drawings I desire.
But everybody says they're good.
Good? My man, for my book, the edition I'm about to publish, as Jean-Jacques Rousseau was wont to say, art is the way.
Is it?
It is. As Lucretius wrote, in art, there is neither good nor bad. There is only right and wrong.
No, huh? No.
No?
No. Okay.
98 cents.
Gonna be much longer, Susan.
We're just closing. Come on in. You must be freezing. Been waiting long?
No, not long.
You're lucky.
No.
Just be a minute.
Thank you very much.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
You have a very fine collection, sir. I'll be back.
Fine.
Good night.
Good night.
When we've had supper, Martha and Hank want us to take care of the kids, okay?
Oh, Mr. Cummins. How are things going with you? Had any luck?
No.
No job yet.
Nope.
I see. Well, good night, Susan.
Night, Miss Taylor.
Don't forget, bright and early tomorrow.
Okay.
The whole world have to know I'm out of work?
Martha! Martha, will you come down here? Why don't you shut up?
What do you want from me, Mark?
Shh, Henry, be quiet.
Hey, Ma, lend me a buck, will you?
No.
And 50 cents, Ma. Me and Martha are going over to Jake's to hit him for a loan. We gotta get there, don't we?
Nothing doing.
Gee, Ma.
Hi, Hank.
Huh, kids.
Hello, Hank.
Did you get a job yet, Bill?
Nope.
See, Ma? He ain't working either. Guess that makes us tramps. Lovely woman, my mother. Got $6,000 and a heart like a gangster. Where you been? Did you get any dough?
Yeah, I always had a dime.
I got some with
Oh, no, thanks. Gee, it's swell of you to do this. Now, listen, the kids have had their supper. They're ready for bed. If they're still hungry, there's some dried prunes on the sink, huh? We'll be back early.
Okay, Martha, don't you worry about a thing.
Yeah, swell.
Hank, good luck with Jake, huh?
Yeah, sure. I'd rather work for it. Well, you can't have everything. Come on, Ma.
Yeah, so long.
See you later.
Good night, Hank.
Me too, Aunt Susie. You gotta kiss me, too.
But I did kiss you.
You did?
Sure I did.
I didn't feel it.
Oh, well, just once more, see? That's all.
Gee, I hope Pop can put the bite on Uncle Jake tonight.
Yeah, so do I. Go to sleep now, huh?
Night!
Shh. You wake up Barbara. She's asleep.
No, I'm not. And Susie,
Yes, darling.
could I have a drink of water?
Well, honey, I've given you 2 already. I'm afraid that...
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I guess I would. Okay.
All right, now you really go to sleep now, will you? Good night. No more noise.
Night, Aunt Susie. Night, Aunt Susie. Good night. Oh, hey, Uncle Bill!
What's the matter?
Night.
Good night, Timmy. I don't know how Martha does it.
Swell kids, though, huh?
Oh, they're wonderful.
Oh, gee, Bill. Wouldn't it be something if... Timmy,
I couldn't sleep.
now this is an outrage.
I know it. But I gotta talk to Uncle Bill about something.
Important?
Yeah.
What is it, son?
Well, you see, Uncle Bill, if you need it, well, I can get your next meal for you.
What do you mean?
Timmy, come on, let's go to bed, huh?
Wait a minute, Susie. What do you mean, son?
Well, I heard Mom telling Pop that you were canned from your job, and you didn't know where your next meal was coming from. And so I thought, well, I thought I'd get it for you, Uncle Bill.
How?
It's a cinch. I do it for Pop all the time. I just go at the butcher and tell him I want a bone for my dog. Then I bring the bone home, and Mom makes soup out of it. And I can do it for you and Aunt Susie tomorrow. It's real easy, Uncle Bill. Only big people can't do it. It takes a kid.
Doesn't the butcher ever get wise?
Nah. Anyway,
Anyway, what?
he knows.
He knows what?
I ain't got a dog.
thanks, Timmy. I appreciate your offer very much, but you got a little wrong. Your mom was kind of joking, see?
Mom don't joke about that.
Well, this time she was.
Pop, yeah. Mom, no, sir.
Look, Timmy, your mom was joking. I lost my job, sure, but... Well, what I mean is...
What do you mean, Uncle Bill? What?
What Uncle Bill means, Timmy, is that he's going to find a job right away, and you're not to worry about him, see? And everything's going to be all right.
Yeah?
Sure.
I figured you was going to be like Pop.
Yeah.
And I just want you to know that...
Yeah, we know about it, Timmy. Let's go to bed, shall we?
Okay, just so long as you know, Uncle Bill. Night, Aunt Susie. Aunt Susie.
Yes, Timmy.
I'm sorry if I made Uncle Bill feel bad.
Timmy. Oh, Timmy, listen. Everything's going to be wonderful. See, and Uncle Bill's going to get a job, and your father's going to get a job, and you're never going to have to worry about getting soup bones from the butcher. You're going to have steak to eat all you want to, see, and you're going to have a dog, a real dog, and he's going to have steak, too.
Yeah, Aunt Susie, sure. Don't cry. Don't cry, Aunt Susie. Please.
Employment service. Just a moment. Employment service. He's not in.
Look, I'm sorry, but you've got to list it.
Yeah, but I'd rather not.
But you've got to. It's regulation.
Well, look, I'm not going to.
I think you'd better see Mr. Hoffman.
Well, I think I'd better see somebody.
That office right over there.
Thank you very much.
Now, what kind of job... Pardon me.
If you'll take this form over to the dispatcher, then you'll see Mr. Nadian. Now, come in.
Mr. Hoffman?
Just a second. Mr. Nadian is the man to place you, if there is anything.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, Corporal.
Look, Mr. Hoffman, for 10 minutes now, I've been out there trying to talk to that...
Oh, take it easy, Sergeant. Take it easy. Sit down.
Thanks.
Now, what can I do?
I've been trying to talk to this girl out here. She keeps saying, fill out the form, put it down, fill out the form. I can't seem to get it through her head what I'm trying to say.
I imagine you were talking to Miss Gordon.
I was talking at her, not to her.
What about?
About this form. If I fill it out, it might keep me from getting a job.
Well, how?
Oh, I better give it to you straight. I got a police record. I used to do a little drawing. Oh, I thought it was pretty good.
That's good coffee. After all, Susan, a publisher has an artistic responsibility.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Higgins.
As well as an economic responsibility.
You're right, Mr. Higgins.
Quite right. Now, has your husband ever before received money for drawing?
Yes, he did once for a portrait.
He did?
Well, it doesn't really count because it was an uncle.
An uncle. You see, Susan, your husband is an amateur. An amateur is someone who works without remuneration. I think it was Shaw who said,
never trust work.
Never trust work you get for nothing.
And he was absolutely right, Mr. Higgler. And Bill wouldn't be working for nothing, and you wouldn't want him to, would you?
No, of course not.
Well, there you are. Now come and look at some more. See?
Well, it's not bad, Susan. It's really not bad.
I knew a man of your taste would like these, Mr. Higgler.
No, I didn't say that.
No, here's one. Oh, this is my favorite. This is High Bridge with a Harlem on a hot summer's night. Bill really got that, didn't he? You can feel that heat, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Of course, you understand, this isn't quite what I'm interested in.
No?
Mm-mm.
What?
Figures.
Figures?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bill can do fine figures. Here, wait a minute. Here's one. Now look at that.
But has he got the feeling for this kind of thing?
Oh, sure he has.
Hey, hold. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, go ahead and burn. You want to burn so bad. You never do it when she's here, only when I'm here. Well, go ahead and burn yourselves rotten, and that goes for you, too.
Bill!
Oh, shut up.
Bill!
You want to make something of it?
No, not a thing. Look, I've got something.
Susie, I'm not going to come home
Never mind, look at this.
cook like this anymore.
All right, here.
What's
look.
this?
$50, Higgler. Bonus, what is it?
Well, look who it's made out to.
Tell me, what for?
Because you're a great artist, because you're my husband, because I love you.
$50 worth?
Oh, Bill, Mr. Higgler's putting out a special private edition. He wants you to do the drawings.
Well, you show my work?
Yeah, I took the portfolio and I showed him the drawings and they sold themselves.
You mean he's gonna pay me $50 to draw?
Yeah, that's just an advance. The full price is $300. $300? Yeah.
Hey, what? Oh, no.
Oh.
Thanks, yeah.
Bill, you know, when you're famous, we'll go to Mexico and then you'll do a book all full of drawings and when we come back, it'll be a bestseller.
Wait a minute, baby. I'm still a machinist. Remember, it's my trade.
Well, okay, you can do both. And then when we come back, we can build a house. Not a big house, a medium house, but big enough for Joe's boyfriends.
Joe?
Our daughter, Joanna. She'll be the oldest.
Yeah, sure. Gee, baby, I've been scared.
Yeah, no.
Gosh, now. Say, you know, I can finish that book within 3 weeks. By the time the union will...
In 3 weeks?
Yeah.
My husband's earning $100 a week.
Hey, that's not bad. Not bad.
Margie, you sure you like my dress?
Sure, it's great.
What?
I said it's great. Leave it down, madam.
Should have spent the money, but tonight's an occasion.
Tim Bagley's Iron Quill Dance. Well, I guess you could call that brawl an occasion. I said you could call that brawl an occasion.
Yeah, it's the first new dress I've had since I got married. I hope Bill likes it.
What if he doesn't? You like it, don't you? I said, what if he doesn't? You like it, don't you?
Yeah, but I hope Bill does.
Yeah, I know. I used to be like that, too. When we were first married, I wouldn't think of buying anything unless Jake came along. But now, for all he cares, I can wear a burlap bag and a string of beer bottle caps. Beer bottle caps! Come on, hurry it up, will you? The party's tonight.
It's gonna be an uphair, do you think you'll like it?
Yeah, it'll be gorgeous, Susan. Let's see what we have to do. Oh, yeah. First, we gotta pick up your dress. Then I want to get me some of that new French perfume, that Jour Minuit. And then I want to get myself a girdle. And it's still wet. Look, Susie, maybe I better go to the store and get your dress before it closes.
No, wait a minute. I want to just go under for a minute, and then I'll go with you, because I want to try the dress on.
Susie?
Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Bill,
Mm-hmm.
is it fine?
Mm-hmm.
It was copied after an original.
Swell.
If you knew all the stores I went to and all the walking I did.
Sure.
Well, if it weren't for the night, I'd have given it up.
Mm-hmm.
Bill!
Oh. Oh, you got a new dress.
Mm-hmm. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's swell on me. I thought you were going to buy a plaid suit.
Well, don't you like this?
Yeah, sure, baby. It's just that you had me expecting a suit, that's all.
Oh, I knew it. You wanted me to get a plaid suit.
Hey, wait a minute. Gee, baby, how can I tell what it looks like until I see inside of it? Try it on, won't you? Please?
All right, but you better change your attitude.
Hey, Susie, remember that black dress you used to have?
Yeah, I hated it.
This one's just like it.
What did you say?
This one has white collar and cuffs, too, doesn't it?
The other one had a white piqué collar and cuffs, and it was more of a business dress. Now, why would I get one just like it if I had one just like it?
That's what I mean.
Ew.
Yeah?
Did you notice anything?
About you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you look a little tired, maybe. Did you have a hard day?
No. About my hair.
What's wrong with it?
I had it done in a beauty shop.
Oh, yeah, sure, baby. It looks wonderful. Gee, so do you.
Now, how could you know?
Oh, because the beautiful dress. Oh, it is. You look beautiful, baby.
Yeah. I do, don't I?
All right, you're so smart. When was it?
It was time we took the Hudson River Day boat up to Indian Point.
Bill.
It wasn't? Oh, I remember. It was the time you had the date with Victor Von Brame, and I found out later you didn't have a date with him at all.
No, it wasn't. It was on August 21st at 10 o'clock.
Sure wasn't 9:29?
Because I was wearing my blue silk and I sagged my stockings, and we were sitting in the club room with a Y, and I said that you needed a haircut, and then you got mad, and then you kissed me. That was the first time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like that?
Without asking to. Bill, this is swell.
Look, there goes the dumb but happy newlyweds. Hey, what about a little color in this stuff? Sure. Here you are, gorgeous. The Beasley Boomerang. You drink it down, it comes right up again. Charlie, how's the hook and ladder business?
Alarming, but I ain't kicking.
I know a fellow that even if he was swimming wouldn't kick.
Let's razzle.
Give me some, will you?
Sure. Hey, Michelangelo.
Hi, Hank.
Hi. How are you?
How are you?
What about a little inspiration?
Oh, no thanks.
No? Well, in that case, I gotta give it to the grandest little girl in all the world, my ma. Hey, Ma. Take it easy now. You might float some of them $6,000 loose.
Now, Henry, you stop that. When you talk, people think I want a whole lot of money. Ain't nothing of the kind. All I want to do is keep what I got and get maybe a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Maybe.
Hey, Marge! Come on over.
Oh. Hello, Bill.
How about a little shot?
No thanks. I never touch it. Get lost, will you?
That's some dress.
You like it? I had it made.
Yeah, sure I like it. When are they gonna finish it?
Hey, listen, knucklehead. Nobody asked you to look.
All right, all right.
From this day forward, I promise you with all my heart that we shall never be apart. From this day on, from this day forward, I'm yours to call your very own. I live my life for you alone. From this day on and on, and even beyond forever. Heaven is mine whenever you're near. From this day forward, I give you me with all my love. From this day forward, from this day
Somebody at the door.
All right.
Could be.
Honey, I don't know. All right. Yeah, what is it?
Detective Sold.
Bill,
Yeah?
what is it?
I don't know, honey.
Are you William Cummings?
Yeah, that's right.
I have a warrant for your arrest.
What for?
Violation of Section 1141, Consolidated Laws.
Well, what's it about?
Better get your clothes on and come with me.
Vice Society complaint. On account of some pictures you drew.
Well, I only thought. Who asked you to come? Who needs you? Why didn't you stay in the fire barn, mind your own business? Susie, you better do it just like he tells you.
Yes, but Jake wants Bill to plead guilty.
Honey, let Jake handle it his own way.
He's right, Susie.
But there was nothing dirty about those pictures.
Oh, no?
Well, there may have been about Mr. Higgler's book, but Bill didn't even read the book. Mr. Higgler wouldn't let him.
Who's gonna believe that?
But they come for him in the middle of the night, they take him away, they lock him up, and I'm not even allowed to see him.
Quiet!
Now they want him to plead guilty.
She's right, Hank. Who asked you? Let Jake handle it.
But they're making a criminal out of him when he hasn't done a darn thing. I'm not gonna let him plead guilty like a plain thief. Why should I?
Because Jake says so.
I'm trying to get this guy from the DA's office to accept a disorderly conduct plea. Now, look, all I want you to do is smile and look sweet. Don't you see, Susie? It shows the guy Bill ain't a tramp, but a respectable citizen wrongly entangled in the clutches of the law. You see? You smile now. Ed? Mrs. Cummings, I want you to meet Ed Yeagan, one of the leading lights of the New York bar.
How do you do?
Good old man, Mrs. Cummings is an honest American wife who works for a living.
What does she work for?
Higgler.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's a clear absence of intent and willfulness, and I suggest we're amenable to a guilty plea with probation.
The Vice Society swore out the complaint, Jake. They want your client held for action by the grand jury.
But, Ed, old man, Cummings has got a clear as a bell record.
That cuts no ice.
Ed, be reasonable. This is the guy's very first offense.
Remember the guy that got the chair last Tuesday?
Oh, certainly I remember.
He committed murder.
I know.
That was his very first offense, Jake.
Oh. You know, I was talking to Tim Bagley last week, and he's...
Here are 16 more complaints from the Vice Society.
16 more. All right, Jake, I'll take a disorderly conduct guilty plea and recommend probation.
Thanks, Ed. I'll mention it to Bagley.
But he can't plead guilty.
Susan.
He isn't. Didn't do anything.
Quiet!
The defendant Higgler is hereby held for action by the grand jury. Bail is fixed at... What is your suggestion on behalf of the people, Mr. Yeager?
$1,000.
$1,000, so ordered. Next case.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a recommendation in this next case. What is it? I'd like to suggest that the charge be changed to disorderly conduct.
I want him held for the grand jury.
Now, listen, lady, you just gave me 16 more complaints. We can't hold them all for the grand jury.
Here's your receipt.
Next case.
Case 64831, People versus William Cummings.
You're next.
What is your name? What is your name?
William Cummings.
Speak up.
William Cummings.
Are you representative of counsel?
Huh?
Do you have a lawyer?
Jake Beasley, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah.
Where were you born?
Hamilton, New York.
Speak up.
Hamilton, New York.
Where do you reside?
515 East 108 9th Street.
How long have you resided there?
Oh,
How long?
about 6... No.
Approximately, young man.
8 months.
8 months.
How do you plead? How do you plead?
The magistrate wants to know how you plead.
Your Honor.
Well, who are you?
Well, I'm his wife, and I just wanted to say that...
Oh, quiet. You don't need to shout. If you've got anything to say, young lady, this is neither the time nor place.
Yes, but...
Be quiet,
Leave me
Susie.
alone, Jake.
Now, this is only preliminary hearing. You'll have your opportunity as provided by law.
Yes, but Your Honor, Bill didn't do anything. I got him the job. It's all my fault. He didn't do anything.
Listen, lady. The complaint's already in. Nobody can do nothing. The wheels of justice gotta turn. So I should just keep quiet, huh, lady?
Excuse me.
How do you plead?
The magistrate wants to know how you plead.
Well, young man, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Mr. Yeagerman, what is the position of the people regarding the plea of guilty and number... What is that number?
Huh? Oh, 64831.
That's a half a grand even, Jake.
Right, Bonnie, and I'll see you don't jump bail.
He better not.
And I'll mention this to Tim Bagley.
Quiet!
I can't wait.
Excuse me, Susan. I can't tell you how sorry I am about this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm terribly sorry.
We're all sorry, Mr. Higgler.
The entire first edition of my book was confiscated, and, well, naturally, I won't be able to pay for the balance of the drawings.
Yeah, naturally.
There's Epicurus
Yeah,
was
well,
one to say.
excuse us, please, will you? Now, look, here's what happens. You appear at a hearing. Just a judge, no jury, see? And you give him the facts. Will you excuse us, please? You had to make a living, see? You didn't know it was that kind of a book, see? Higgler told you what to do, and you done it, see? Don't you have a home? So you get a suspended sentence with probation, see? And the judge says, young man, don't do it again, it's all over, see?
Yeah, I see.
Well, stop worrying.
Thanks, Jack.
Okay, kids, charge it.
Take your car's in the corner. Good. You got a ticket.
Well, what you do, park it near a fire hydrant? Can I drop you kids anywhere?
No, thanks. We'll walk.
Okay. Take it easy.
Well, see you, Bill.
Yeah.
Susie? Now listen, no matter what anybody says, those are good drawings. But the book...
Well, I see you in the morning, Susan.
Yes, Mr. Higgler.
Hey, can you spare a cigarette?
I gotta get a job, Susie.
Bill, it was all my fault. If I hadn't shown those pictures to Mr. Higgler...
Gotta get a job.
Employment service, 8:30 to 6. Employment service, information.
Where it says kind of business, put down artist, employer, self, rate of pay, $100 per week. Well, I think that clears it up all right.
Thanks very much, Mr.
You're welcome.
Hoffman.
And good luck.
Thank you.
If you'll sit down and wait for an interviewer, please. The time that you don't account for here, you were unemployed then?
Oh, yeah. You want me to put it down?
No, that's all right. We're not concerned with that.
We're not concerned with that. Sure, lady. Why should you be? That won't get me a job. Besides, you've got your own problems. What are yours to me or mine to you? Births, deaths, anniversaries. Anniversaries.
Oh, my feet are killing me.
Yeah. Maybe strong. Jake. Jake, for the use of his car.
Yeah, sure, Jake. Down.
Thanks.
Look, the old lady told Martha and me if you wanted to, you could move into her place. 3rd floor. It'd only be $22 a month. All the stink from the rest of the house goes up there, and we said you wouldn't want it. That was right, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Hank. Thanks.
Well, anyway, in case she should ask you.
Yeah, okay.
Is that the one with the shelf paper in it?
I think so.
Put it in the other room, will you?
Oh, all right. Right here. Oh, thanks a lot, Hank.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's nothing. Well, take it easy.
Come on.
Oh, I forgot. Martha says to wish you a happy anniversary.
Thanks.
That goes for me, too.
Thanks, Hank.
Well, good luck.
So long. Honey, let's go out for a walk.
Well, I gotta finish the kitchen. I want to put the shelf paper up, and I gotta do the bedroom. Come on, let's go. There must be something we can do.
Yeah, like what, for instance?
Oh, now, don't get sore.
Susie, I've been doing a lot of thinking. There's no reason you gotta go on supporting me like this.
Now, you cut that right out.
I thought maybe I'd get out of town, hit the road, see if I can pick up a job someplace. Cleveland, Detroit.
Oh, you make me so darn mad.
All right. Okay. Hey. Do you think I forgot?
Got what?
My anniversary. A lot of guys do, you know.
Oh, Bill, I don't mind.
Well, what do you mean you don't mind?
What?
Well, I got hold of a little money and I
Where'd
thought...
you get it?
Picked it off a tree in Central Park.
Bill, you sold your $2.
No, I didn't.
I didn't see it when we moved.
Oh, I didn't sell it. I hawked it. Well, look, honey, it's our anniversary. What are we supposed to do? Sit home and look at the toolbox? I thought we'd go out someplace special for dinner and... Well, another thing. I got your present.
Oh, Bill, you didn't.
Now, it's not much, Susie.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's... Hey, wait a minute, I've been robbed. There's a stone missing.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, but there's another one missing.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Look, there are 8 stones. That's just a lot of stones. Bill, here, put on, huh?
Okay.
Gee, it's got a slide fastener and everything.
Yeah, it's a little stiff, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
There you are.
Oh, Bill. It's charming. That's what it is, Bill. It's just charming.
Oh, I'm glad you like it, honey.
Put it on my other wrist, will you?
What for?
Well, this is my right one, and I use it a lot, and it might get in the way of things and get broken. But my left arm, I don't use it so much.
Oh, sure. Get it off here.
Guess it's stiff because it's new, hmm?
Wait a minute now. Oh.
Here it is. Why now?
Sorry.
Happy anniversary, Bill.
Same to you, baby.
Notice what over here! Bill! Bill! Bill, the Union Coal! The Union Coal!
Hello, Pop Rima? Bill Cummings. Yeah? Yeah? Sure! Yeah. Beller Brothers. B-E-L-L-E-R Brothers, 175 Harper, Brooklyn. Yeah, tonight? Oh, swell, Pop. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks, Pop. Oh, swell. Currently, the operator, experience required, night shift, bring your own tools.
For $2.
Not enough.
It's not enough. That's all I've got.
Ever work on a crankshaft grinder?
No, I got called for a lathe job.
We filled that. Can you handle it?
Well,
Well?
yeah, I think so, sure.
What makes you think so?
Well, I've done all kinds of precision work. I ought to be able to handle that.
Okay, get it set up. I'm grinding these impeller journals to print size. 2 inches, 872 thousandths.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right, Charlie, give him a hand. Let's have a look. Give me your mic. Thanks. Okay. Come on, Charlie.
Bill! Glad to see you.
John, how are you?
When'd you get here?
Tonight. How about you?
Last night, and it's okay. Except for the night shift. Did you ever work the night shift, Bill?
No.
Employment service, 8:30 to 6. Employment service.
So you went to work in a war plant, hmm?
Yeah. All of a sudden, there were jobs for everybody. We felt so darn good about it, we almost forgot it didn't mean prosperity. It meant war. The plant's closed now.
Here, have a cigarette.
Is it okay?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Here you are. But your job was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was okay, except for it being the night shift. That isn't on the form.
What's the matter? Didn't you like being on the night shift?
Yeah? Night shift's okay. Yeah, sure. Night work's fine. For a single man, great. For a married man,
Morning, Bill.
Susie? Susie? Susie?
you doing out?
Waiting for you.
What for? You shouldn't have.
Says who?
I see. You know, you can't be staying up till all hours just because I happen to work at night.
How else am I going to see you then?
Oh, we just gotta accept the fact, that's all.
That's too sensible.
Listen, when you have to work all day, you can't do it without sleep.
I can manage.
That's just it, you can't. You just gotta stick to a routine, that's all.
I don't like routine.
So I work at night, so I have to get used to it. Can't do your job without sleep. I know I couldn't do mine. Thousands of people work at night.
I was beginning to forget what you looked like.
If I didn't get my sleep, I'd fall flat on my nose. So will you. I say only for tonight, dear. Hey.
Mrs. Cummings! Not you, Mabel. Mrs. Cummings!
Thanks.
You're wanted on the telephone.
Right.
Hello?
Hello, Susie. Say, I got wonderful news for you. No, not a raise.
What, Bill?
2 weeks off with pay.
2 weeks!
2 weeks with workman's compensation. I got my hand caught in the machine and busted my finger. Isn't it great?
Construction on the New York World's Fair of 1939 is speeded up. The fair is distributing $150 million to American industry. 12,000 workers will profit from the wages paid to convert a salt marsh into a land of enchantment. So prosperity comes to thousands as New York builds the world of tomorrow. At Santa Monica, California, it's examination day for the largest land plane ever built in America. So they warm it up, and there she goes.
Excuse me, shut that up.
Come on. 32.5 tons in a maiden Skytech. The giant Skyliner makes a regular plane look like one of the seven dwarfs. Unbidden sees a successful climax.
Sure makes a lot of noise, doesn't it?
Oh, God.
Say, what do you think he weighs?
Oh, I know he's awful heavy, though.
How old do you think he is?
Oh, about a year old, I guess. Oh, golly. I hope Joanna has red hair, too.
She better not have.
You know, Martha was saying the other day she's got a lot of the kids' clothes left over from when they were babies. We could use those.
Yeah, where'd she sleep?
Oh, there's plenty of room in the bedroom for a crib.
She'd have to quit your job.
Well, that would work. You've got enough salary now. Phil.
Gee, honey, supposing Joe'd come last year when I was out of work.
Well, we'd have managed.
Supposing she'd gotten sick.
Well, we'd have managed.
I don't know. When I was a kid, we were really down and out. I want everything to be right for Joe.
Well, maybe we'd be lucky. Maybe if and when Joe comes, well, we'll be able to give her the things we want her to have.
Give him.
Well, thank you. Oh, thank you a lot. Not at all. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You want to see the rest of the movie?
Come on, let's go.
The olive branch of a 25-year peace pact.
Baby, if things keep going the way they are, and if I keep my job, maybe next spring, huh?
Dieselbe Kameradschaft und dieselbe grenzenlose Treue auch in der Zukunft bewahrt.
Nichts wird dann diese Bewegung mehr aus Deutschland löschen können. Sieg! Sieg!
Bill, you gotta get up late. The alarm didn't go off. It's 6:15.
Susie, I'll never make it. I gotta be there at 6:30.
Sure, well, all you gotta do is shave and get dressed. Want to get your breakfast. Bill, what do they do if you're late?
Oh, I don't know, honey. Court-martial?
Oh, Bill.
Guardhouse, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you gotta hurry. Good. Here, Bill.
Susie, what's the matter? Baby, what's wrong?
Oh, Bill, I told you last night. I told you there wasn't any food in the house and you wouldn't let me go to the store.
Well, honey, that's all right.
Yeah, but there isn't any sugar and we haven't got enough coffee and the milk is sour.
Baby, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you're going to be inducted without your breakfast.
Susie. Look, baby, they'll give me breakfast at the induction center. They don't take guys in the army and not feed them.
Yeah, but I wanted to get breakfast for you.
Well, that's all right, and we'll just have some coffee, huh? Nice hot coffee.
Okay.
Swell.
Oh, Bill, you're bleeding.
It's nothing, Susie. I just used my styptic pencil. What is it?
Hmm? What?
My styptic pencil, Susie. It ought to be right here.
Yeah, it was there, but I threw it out.
You what?
I was cleaning up and I saw some things you didn't want. At least I didn't think you wanted them again, and I threw it out.
Oh. You threw it out?
Bill, it wasn't that I was in a hurry. You make me feel like I was... Oh, Bill, I was just cleaning up.
It's all right, Susie. It's just a little cut.
Oh, Bill.
Hey, what time is it?
Oh, what time is it? What time is it? Oh, Bill, it's 6:25.
Keep calm, baby.
They'll call you a deserter, Bill.
Never mind, I'll make it. Oh, my sweater.
Your sweater. Here you are.
My papers.
Your papers. Oh, and your kit. And coffee, Bill.
Haven't got time.
Bill, the Army wouldn't want you without your coffee.
Okay.
Bill, I forgot to turn it on.
Oh, Susie. Oh, Susie.
Darling, what am I going to do without you?
You take care of yourself here. I'll see you later, baby.
set the clock ahead last night on purpose. I set the clock ahead. Oh, we got 15 minutes more, Bill. We got 15 minutes more.
Employment service. Employment service. Sorry, we're closing now. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Employment service.
Well, I had a lot of experience with a tank repair outfit overseas. Same kind of a job foreman would have, only maybe a little more responsibility.
You did? For long?
Well, it's not on my form, but nearly 2 years.
Hmm? Good night, Sam. Good night, Charlie. Well, I can't promise you anything.
Yeah, I see.
With your experience and background.
Are you coming, Sam?
Well, see you downstairs.
Okay.
Hello? Mr. Garrity, please. He's the personnel manager.
Good night, Brewer.
Good night. Why don't you sit down?
Thanks.
Oh, Garrity? Brewer. You still looking for that foreman? Well, I've got just the man for you.
Thanks, Mr. Brewer.
Good night. Right. Right. It's not a job, it's just an interview.
Uh-huh.
But he won't fill it until he talks to you. Now, here's your introduction card.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Mr. Brewer.
Good luck, Cummings.
Yeah, sorry to have kept you so long.
Not at all.
Going down. Hold it. Going down. Hold it.
Charlie! Let it go! Let it go! Charlie, come in the other room. Help Jake, will you?
Come on, Barbara. Where are you going, Timmy? We gotta go see Maxwell in time. Goodbye.
All right, you'll be back here in 10 minutes.
Sure, Mom.
Don't let me have to call you.
Come on, Barbara.
Susie. Martha, ain't you gonna put these in? Because if you ain't, I'll take them.
We need him, Ma.
They got holes.
But we're taking him to the farm, see? Susie, I don't want to tell you it's easy, because it isn't. It's no rolling off a log. There'll be pain and crying, and you wonder what hit you.
Doctor says I was born to have children.
Sure, but he never had any. You just hang on to one thought all the way through. The first time you hold that kid in your arms, you'll forget everything that happened.
Martha,
Yeah, Ma.
the handle's broke.
And right away you want to have another baby.
Look.
We need it, Ma.
Okay, it's... What did you say about a baby?
Oh, quiet, Ma. Bill don't even know yet.
A baby! A baby! Alice, Margie, Susie's gonna have a baby!
Susie, that's marvelous.
That's the stuff, Toots.
Thanks. Oh, I could just bawl. Jake, ain't it touching?
Ah, shut up.
What you gonna call him?
Johanna?
Johanna?
Uh-huh. What's the matter? Don't you like kids?
Hey, Susie, sit down. Come on now. You gotta rest.
Oh, Hank.
Well, she's got to stay off her feet, don't she?
That's right.
Look, honey, anything you want to know, just come to Hank. He can tell you all about it. Hey, Bill, did you hear about Susie? She's gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Did you get a job yet, Bill?
Hey.
No, but I got an interview coming up Monday.
An interview.
Gee, that's swell, Bill.
Certainly is swell. He'll get the job okay.
Yeah, an interview.
Yeah, and in a few years' time, we'll be buying a farm out in New Jersey, just like Martha and me.
Hank, you dope.
Be great for your kid.
What are you talking farms for? The guy's without a job, he's got a wife, and now a baby to support.
Well, what's the matter with you? Ain't you got no faith in the future?
I'm just saying this ain't no time to be making big plans.
Don't put your finger in my face.
He's right, Hank.
The pig's eye's right.
He's just like his father, may rest in peace.
And what was the matter with my father?
Where's Timmy and Barbara?
You people all think you're so smart. How do you know what's going to happen next?
That's right.
How do you know we ain't going to have another depression? How do you know the world ain't going to take a nosedive?
That's right.
And look at her. She's worried to death, ain't you?
No, I'm not.
And him, look at him. Just back from fighting the war and he's out of the job. No wonder the guy is sunk. That's right.
Listen, stupid, give him a little time, will you? Just because Tim Bagley's out and you're out with him, that don't make no difference to Bill.
What do you mean it don't make no difference?
He wants to make an honest living.
Oh, an honest living. How? Tell me how.
That unemployment service, it's a great thing.
He's right, Jay. You can't find a job if there ain't any.
The doctor couldn't be mistaken, huh?
No, Bill.
Said you're gonna be all right?
Yes, Bill.
You're strong enough, aren't you?
Couldn't be healthier.
Well, I better make it good when I see Garrity tomorrow.
Yeah, you better. Bill?
Yeah?
Scared?
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, I'm scared, honey. There's nothing wrong with being scared. We'll be scared lots of times.
Starlight, star bright. First star I've seen tonight.
Where? I don't see any stars.
There aren't any. We don't need them anymore.